Hello, and welcome to Alexa Does Romance, where I tell you about a romance book I read with special guest, my new cat, Persephone. Now, pop quiz. Was Persephone named after the Greek goddess? That's option 1. Option 2, was she named after all the amazing romance novels that have to do with Hades and Persephone? Huh? Option 3, was she named after the character in Hadestown the musical? You are correct. All 3. So, I don't know where she went. But, that's Persephone, my kitten. Anyway, the book I would like to tell you about today is Parties by CM Nascosta. All right, so, this book. Number 1, I had a great time reading this. Like, I just love these characters. I love this world. I love CM's writing. It's just like, it's just so sweet all the time, and I just adore that. I will say there were some angsty moments in it that I realized during one scene, I was like, am I going to have a panic attack? Am I, like, really worried? And I was like, oh, I am, because I was just so invested. Then I just think that shows, like, how great CM is that, like, I got so emotionally into it that I was like, Persephone is back. I think from now on I'm going to do book reviews with my cat just wandering around. I don't know if people are into that, but I think it'll be really good. Oh my gosh, I love her. All right, so Parties. This might be the worst idea I've ever had in my life. Or the best. So, Parties is the second book in a series. The first book was Girls Weekend, which if you haven't checked out, definitely do. It is just such a fun romp, where 3 girls go on a weekend adventure to a nudist orc resort. It's amazing. So now this is the second book in the series that follows Silva, Lurielle, and Ris as they continue to experience their relationships and also get to know that they're partners better. So Cash and Lurielle are still together, doing great, wonderful couple, and now they're kind of facing some real world things, like meeting Cash's family and also meeting Lurielle's parents. So that can be a little dicey since she's an elf, he's an orc, and they aren't necessarily what each other's families had envisioned for them as their partner. So that's kind of going on. And then there's Silva and Tate. And Tate, are you okay? Are you okay, bro? But basically, Silva is running that razor's edge of she really enjoys being with Tate. She really cares for him. Like, she feels like the most herself around him. But then she also is keeping all of that a secret from her friends and family because she feels like they would judge him, and she doesn't want to necessarily like put herself in that kind of situation of disappointment. So she's like not being fully truthful with like really anyone and even herself about this situation. So she's like dealing with that. Tate being Tate. Tate's dealing with some stuff. It's very alluded to. You don't really get a concrete answer, but my guess is that some of his Fae realm side is perking up. So he's kind of like, what's going on there? And then he really loves being with Silva, and he's not necessarily, I guess, like sure or clear what the future would be with her because of everything that's going on within him and in his world, basically. Then, then we get to Ris. Ris really, like, she hit a lottery here. So she meets Ainsley, who is one of Tate's best friends, and he's just, like, a delight. He's just, like, he's smart and fun and funny and adventurous and open and just, like, so cool and, like, fits her perfectly. And they have the funniest, most enjoyable story, and they get into like weird wacky adventures together. They like discover so much about themselves from their wacky adventures, and I just really love they have kind of like an unconventional relationship, but that is presented in such a beautiful way, and I'm so glad to see that representation in books. I always am when there's like more ways than just like, I don't know, a man and a woman to have a relationship. Like there's just, it can be anything you want it to be. And they totally show that. And I just had so much fun reading about them and their adventure. So the book is like so enjoyable. Like I said before, really sweet. You get to kind of, it's like slice of life of each of the relationships, and you kind of see what they're going through. And I am just so excited for the next book. I really cannot wait to see where everything goes and what happens and what kind of like growth happens in all the relationships, and how people kind of I don't know, see what their future holds for each other. So it's really exciting. So anyway, parties, very fun. Persephone, are you excited? She said yes. She can't wait to read it. So if you like monster romance, sweet storytelling, some angst because you care so much about the characters, this is the book for you. All right. I hope you... Oh, perfect timing, girl. I hope you enjoy.